The morel mushroom is a type of wild mushroom which is difficult to cultivate indoors. Their shape is quite unique and they are easy to identify by their exterior. On the east coast of the United States, morel mushrooms pop out in springtime, all the way down south from Georgia to way up north in Maine. The months vary from March to May, and it is critical for a mushroom hunter to check the season of morel mushrooms. You can find the information about morel seasons on the website thegreatmorel.com. In the mushroom kingdom, morel mushroom is an indicator of spring. When you look for morel mushrooms, you should pay attention to other signs of spring. New growths of Mayapples, violet flowers, dandelions, and skunk cabbages are the messengers, and it is highly possible to find morel mushrooms when you see these plants. This was a trail full of elm trees and tulip poplar trees, and it was the second week of April. There was some rain 2 or 3 days ago before I came to the woods. It was still cold at this time in New Jersey, as you can see that I was still wearing a down jacket. Look at this beautiful morel mushroom. It stands there silently and waits to spread its spores to the surrounding. In China, morel mushroom is called goat-tripe mushroom due to its resemblance to the look of a goat's stomach. Some says it looks like a honeycomb in the United States, but I think it looks more like a reverse black strawberry. Far away over there was a dead elm tree, and the morel mushroom spawned on the right-hand side of the tree. Moreover, these dried tulip poplar flowers were good indicators of an ideal morel mushroom habitat. When you harvest the morel mushroom, cutting from the stem or picking the whole mushroom does not matter much for the growth of the mushroom. A lot of people are worried about that. Picking the whole mushroom will destroy the surrounding environment. It is a matter of fact not in the case of mushroom. Just think of the mushroom as an apple on an apple tree. If you pick the apple tree will survive. This is similar to the relationship in between mushroom and the mushroom network. You have to observe carefully when hunting for morel mushrooms. Their color is very close to the fallen leaves, and it takes me some effort to pinpoint this particular morel mushroom hiding underneath the leaves. By the way, here you see another type of mushroom growing on a deadwood tree. This mushroom is called dryad saddle, and they grow at the same season with morel mushroom. Another common name of this mushroom is called pheasant's back. This mushroom is edible too, but not as good as morel. In general, people harvest the tender edges of dryad saddles and cook them. When it is raw, it smells like watermelon rind. Look how cute they are. They look so chubby, and they are working diligently to decompose this dead tree. Look at these 2 little cute morels. They did not know that in the next minute or so, they will be harvested and be served as a food resource. When cutting in half, you should observe the inside of the morel mushroom. It should be white and hollow. This is a characteristic feature to further identify if it is a morel mushroom, despite the fact that the mushroom is quite easy to be distinguished by its outward appearance. Beware of false morels, which include a number of species that look similar but are actually poisonous. False morel mushroom is called Gyromitra, and you can find pictures online. Please do some investigation and do not get poisoned. To preserve the morel mushroom for longer, a good way is to dehydrate them and save them in a jar. They do shrink a lot after dehydration, since 90 to 95% of fresh mushroom is made of water. By the way, I have to say, the odor of the morel mushroom is not that pleasant to me. In my own opinion, they smell like sperm, also somewhat earthy and grassy when fresh. After dehydration, the odor becomes more intense. I hope they taste good as they are described. otherwise I will be disappointed. That's all. Thank you for watching. See you next time.